Okay, so in this lesson we're going to do some TV stings, and particularly the TV sting of Rye. So what is a sting? It's a short piece of music and video that TV stations use to show their logo. I wrote TC there, that doesn't exist. TV stations. Often it contains a specific musical theme which viewers can easily recognize. So listen to the following examples and try to describe all the different things you can hear. Listen to the instruments, the voices and the sound effects, and you're going to create something very similar in this lesson.
Rai 4.
Rye uses a 4-note theme that is very easily recognizable. I'm sure you've all heard it many times before. I will show you how to play it on the keyboard in class, but the notes are C, B flat, D, C, and it sounds like this. Your sting should include this Rye theme and at least 2 other sounds, and it should sound something like the style of the video. So how we're going to do it is open Reason and insert an instrument in the rack, find an instrument that you'd like this piano, and play the Rye theme, so practice playing it, then record it, and then add some other sounds that are similar to the sounds that you heard in the video. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll close this. So connect your keyboard first, then open Reason Essentials and log in as always. So you can either choose for your Rye theme, you can use a subtractor if you want, or a ID8. I recommend those two. I'm going to use the ID8 because it's more simple, and we start off here with a piano. So let's play our theme. Okay, I'm ready to record that. So when you're ready to record, click record. And there we have the theme. Next, what other kind of sounds did we hear? Well, we heard some swooping and swishing impact sort of noises. We can find those using this, the NNXT Advanced Sampler. If you remember, we used this for the sound effects of our Halloween story. So, here in the left-hand browser window, we have all the different things we can sample. Remember, sample is just a recorded sound that we played back using a sampler. So I want to go to Sound Effects, and you can choose any one of these. I'm going to choose Impact and drag it on here. And let's listen to some of the sounds that we get with this impact. Okay. They sound pretty good. So I'm going to go back to the beginning by double-clicking Stop, or by dragging here in the sequencer window, and then click Record. Okay, it's starting to sound a little bit better. Let's add some more sounds. Okay, you can just record over this one again. So go back to the beginning, click Record on the same track. And it has put the two things together. It didn't record over it, it just joined on the extra note that I put here. So let's add another sound. I'm going to add some low bass sounds. So I'm going to use this subtractor, drag that in, my track appears here at the bottom, and I have a bass here. I want to add a pad. A pad is a very long, ambient sort of sound. So click on the triangle next to pads, and let's have a look. I have no idea what most of these sound like. Let's have a look at this one, Bloom Pad. Okay, that doesn't sound great. Let's try this one. Okay, you can spend a bit more time looking for your perfect sound, but for now I'm just going to add this and record it. I'm going to play a low C, because that is the note that we start and end our theme on, if you remember. So let's record. Okay, so those are my 3 sounds. Something we can do to make the piano sound a bit nicer is to add an effect called reverb. And reverb just makes it sound like it's in a real room. So if we drag the RV7000 reverb into the piano here, and we listen again, okay, that's a little bit too much. Here, this dial here is the dry and wet, and that decides how much of the dry sound we have and how much of the reverberated sound we have. So that was all reverb. If we move it down to 50%, we will hear half piano and half reverb. That's quite nice. I'm going to move it to about 40. So that's my finished sting. Yours should take a bit longer because I want you to find the perfect sounds, and off you go.
Rai 4. Rai 4.